Alright, third update. I think I hit the week mark of being long. Maybe it'll be tomorrow, actually. I'm in Conway, so I made it to South Carolina. I was really riding a lot the past few days. And yesterday I ran into a little bit of a hiccup. I was trying to get to Myrtle Beach by nightfall. It's funny because I was just complimenting, like in my head, I just thought, Google's been pretty good at like keeping me on good roads, giving me good ways to get to places. It gave me a back road option first, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do a back road. It's gonna be too difficult on the bike. I'm just gonna go this way. It looks about the same length, but that way had the biggest hills I've gone on by far. I don't know, an hour or two later, another back road came up. It doesn't look like there's really another obvious way, and the other way might have a bunch of hills. So I started going down, and I went a mile, and then another mile, and it just kept being miles of back roads. On the bike I'm using, I have street tires, so it's not too much traction. So I was hitting some of these areas every now and then where it would just be like sand on the road, and I had to, get off and walk it for a while. But then I reached one more point where it was like pretty solid, but there were quite a few rocks, and I was riding like the last 2 miles. I was like looking down at my tires and the rocks and all that stuff, and I was like, you know what, I should try to avoid all these rocks because it's probably not good for the tubes. And I swear, 30 seconds later, I hear poof, and I look down and the back tire's blown out. I still have a mile to go, and there's not really any shade. I found this one little area that had some kind of decent cover. Changed the tubes. I had an extra, luckily. It took me forever to try to adjust the brakes for some reason. It's just, yeah, it's annoying. But I fixed the tire. Luckily, my dad had shown me how to change them actually right before I left, and it was actually the second pop I've had. I had another one earlier when I think I pinched the tube by accident. Yeah, so that ended up throwing me off a bit, and I ended up just walking the last mile or so because I didn't want it to pop again. I still had only reached like the halfway point though to Myrtle Beach, and it was already like 4 o'clock. I was thinking I could just, keep persevering till like even into nightfall and just get there and, get a place to stay or something. I reached this point where I still had like 38 miles to go. I had just been on this one road that I needed to travel for 11 miles, and after just, struggling and giving it all my all for like what seemed like honestly most of the way, I ended up looking at my map and saw I still hadn't even made it halfway down that road. I just had to set my bike down. So I was just lying in a field for a while, and yeah, this couple came out that was actually right across from the field that I was staying at and saw me, gave me a bottle of water, asked where I was going, what I was doing, and they ended up, giving me a place to sleep for the night. They were just so helpful. Jill and Keith, if you're watching this, thank you so much. They really helped me out last night. I think it was supposed to happen because I looked at Myrtle Beach the next morning and there wasn't really anywhere to stay. Everything's kind of booked up just because it's such a popular tourist destination. So I'm in Conway. I think I said that at the beginning of it. Yeah, so I got a room now. I'm staying 2 nights just to rest because I didn't fully get recharged from yesterday, and I still biked quite a bit today. I think I'm at 300 plus on the odometer that I have on my bike. I'm at the point of the trip where it's kind of annoying, and I kind of don't want to keep doing it. But I have been biking every day, so I'm sure I'm just tired of that. I'm more than halfway, I think, honestly, where I need to be, so I'm going to slow down a bit. I think I just wanted to get out of North Carolina for some reason. There was a lot of nothing for the last 100 miles. That's actually why I tried to get to Myrtle Beach. I was going to try to do a 100-mile day, but I only got to 70 miles. I think the reason I've been biking a lot, you don't really feel like you're not with someone, I guess. You're just so focused on getting to the next place. Been talking to everybody I can, which is helpful. It's not like it's destroying me or anything like that, but, it's a little noticeable. Gotten pretty tan, though. I don't know if you can see this, but I used to be pretty pale. It's just from going like this all day in the sun. So I don't know. I read a lot of papers, letters from my biological father. I still have more to read. I read some transcripts from past court proceedings, recounting accounts of the events that happened, which I'll explain more hopefully at some point. It's hard because there's a lot of things that don't really make sense, but there's also, there seems to be something genuine. I think he just wants to be in my life, and I think he really wants to be my dad. I don't think I can give him that. I can't. I have a dad. I guess I'm wondering what's gonna happen. I think the biggest thing that I need to do is just go in there and start a conversation. I definitely can't make any decisions. Can't make any assumptions that first day. He's wanted to be in my life, so I'm gonna try to give him an opportunity to be in it. I guess we'll just see what happens from there. But again, thank you to everyone who's watching this and who's been following me along the way. I know I haven't been that good the past few days about posting things. I was camping a lot and losing Wi-Fi. I really appreciate all the support and help from everyone. You guys are awesome. That's kind of corny. A little bit. Pretty corny. But I mean it. You guys have made this trip so much easier. And it's starting to get harder, but I'm still gonna make it. So, stay with me, and I'll keep giving you guys info. I'll just say, hope you all have a good day. I'm still, I don't know how to edit these things. That's why I don't know, yeah.